What's going on, guys? It's Phil here, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Now, I know it's been a little over a week since I last uploaded here on the YouTube channel, but I'm back now. And the fact that I am back means that we can get started with today's topic, which is Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes teaming up a bad thing? If you guys watched this past episode of Friday Night SmackDown, which was a SmackDown debut over on the USA Network, you guys would have known that there would have been an interesting situation that went down between the current undisputed WWE champion in Cody Rhodes and the former champion in Roman Reigns. WWE kicked off the Friday Night SmackDown premiere on the USA Network with the steel cage match for the undisputed WWE title as Cody Rhodes defended against the so-called tribal chief, Solo Sikoa. And I have to say, that was easily one of the best opening matches to start an episode of Friday Night SmackDown in my time of watching professional wrestling. I thought that steel cage match between Cody and Solo was absolutely fantastic. And not only that, but this was really a breakout moment for Solo Sikoa. He did an amazing job against Cody Rhodes in terms of the actual in-ring action, but this also felt like something that Solo has been needing for quite some time. This was easily the best match of Solo Sikoa's career so far, ever since being called up to the main roster. And I have to say, if WWE continues to position Solo in the way that they did over on Friday nights, he's got a bright future. I've never really had a problem with Solo Sikoa, but the only real problem that lied was the fact of how they were treating this new version of the Bloodline ever since it was formed. But regardless of how that turned out, Solo Sikoa is doing amazing work, and I have nothing else but good things to say about what Solo has been doing since being known as the quote-unquote tribal chief. Now, after Cody Rhodes successfully defended his undisputed WWE title in what was a great steel cage match, Roman Reigns made his presence known, and he went right after Solo and the rest of the Bloodline inside that steel cage match. He, continued to go after everybody, and we saw a little bit of a stare down go down between Roman and Jacob Fatu. Later on during the night, we noticed that Nick Aldis, who is a SmackDown general manager, went over to the Bloodline's locker room, and the Bloodline made a challenge without any hesitation. They wanted a tag team match with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns to take on Solo and Jacob Fatu at WWE Bad Blood, and WWE had a contract ready to go and to make the match official. So much so that as the contract was being made official, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu automatically signed the contract without even looking it over because they wanted that match that bad. And throughout the rest of the entire show over on Friday Night SmackDown, we just needed to wait to see if the signatures of Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes would be signed on said contract. Cody Rhodes then walked in on Nick Aldis, who was talking about the contract and stating that I'm done. I'm done with the Bloodline, so I have no intention of signing that contract to be in a tag team with Roman Reigns to take on Solo and Jacob. I'm done. So I'm not going to sign it. That right there automatically prompted everybody to believe that, all right, well, if Cody Rhodes is completely done with the Bloodline, in which he should be, I completely understand where people are coming from with that. Now that Cody is just completely done with the Bloodline, insert Jimmy Uso, who we haven't seen in months. Maybe we can have Jimmy Uso team with Roman Reigns to take on Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, because at the end of the day, we all know that this is family business. The rest of the night went on, and then we learned from Nick Aldis that Roman Reigns would be out in front of the crowd to address the situation on Friday Night SmackDown. And, Roman Reigns was doing his thing. He let everybody know that he is not a changed man. He is still the tribal chief. He is still the man over on Friday nights, and nothing is going to be able to stop him. And honestly, that's exactly how Roman Reigns should be. He basically said that at the end of the day, I have no intention of teaming with Cody Rhodes in the first place because this is family business, And I don't care if it's 1-on-1, 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 4-on-1. I am Roman Reigns, and I'm going to take what is rightfully mine, and that is the Tribal Chief moniker. And then Cody Rhodes came out. And Cody Rhodes says that, yeah, you say that this is your WWE, and it's not. Which got everybody talking, is like, oh my god, Cody Rhodes is turning heel. Cody Rhodes is turning heel. He's not turning heel. He's not turning heel. He is just basically saying that, ever since he won the Undisputed WWE Championship, he is the top guy now. And Cody Rhodes should have that mindset. Right now, over on Friday Night SmackDown, we literally have 1A and 1B. Both of them being massive baby faces, and both of them being, high caliber superstars over on the Blue brand. You have the Undisputed WWE Champion in Cody Rhodes, and then you have the original Tribal Chief, the OTC, in Roman Reigns. And you see these two teaming up because that's what ultimately happened. Roman Reigns signed the contract. Cody Rhodes was handed the contract by Roman Reigns, and he signed it as well, which means that this match is official, and we are going to be getting it at Bad Blood. But you see these two being a team, and it's just absolutely overpowered with every sense of the word being said. The last time we saw an overpowered team like this was back at WrestleMania 40 when Roman Reigns teamed up with The Rock. But now, if you really just don't want to count that because of how recent that was, we haven't really seen anything quite like this since maybe Cena and The Rock back at Survivor Series. I mean, it's been that long. And it's just crazy to me that everybody is kind of just worried about what is happening right here. Now, maybe worried is not really the right kind of terminology to be using, but I think people are just not really going to accept it because there are Cody Rhodes fans that are always going to be Cody Rhodes fans, and there are Roman Reigns fans that are always going to be Roman Reigns fans, and ultimately Cody Rhodes haters because Roman Reigns is not currently the champion right now. But I personally believe that even though I do want Cody Rhodes to get away from the Bloodline story because he just needs more stories for himself within this reign, this is exactly where both Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns should be right now. One key factor that I want everybody to hone in on was that after Roman Reigns signed the contract for the tag team match, he handed it to Cody Rhodes after Cody Rhodes did Roman Reigns' hand gesture to grab a microphone or what have you. And the fact that Roman Reigns handed Cody Rhodes the contract was everything in that segment alone. And I feel like that handing of the contract is signifying a special moment between those two because Roman Reigns, ever since losing the title back at WrestleMania, he knows that Cody Rhodes has been dealing with this new version of the Bloodline ever since Cody won the title. So, in that sense, you have Cody Rhodes being the tag team partner of Roman Reigns within this certain circumstance. And Roman knows that because Cody Rhodes has been dealing with the Bloodline for so long, Cody Rhodes has a lot more knowledge about this new version of the Bloodline than Roman Reigns has right now. And he is going to take every advantage of what Cody Rhodes knows about this new version of the Bloodline so that he can figure out a way to ultimately take them down in the end. To me, it just makes perfect sense. We know that these two have a common enemy within the Bloodline, and it's just time to put the pettiness aside. It's time to put the rivalry between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes aside and allow them to team up, take down this new version of the Bloodline so that Cody Rhodes can go on and do bigger and better things for his undisputed WWE title reign while Roman Reigns stays within the Bloodline and continues to try to take them down on the way of him getting that Ula follow back, which ultimately signifies you as the real Tribal Chief. So I have no issues with what WWE is doing right now between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Plus, I love this take that I found over on social media about this whole tag team situation between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. This tag team of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns has a key factor to two individuals that have been on the side of Cody Rhodes since day one. And that is Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. This tag team of Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes being formed for one night and one night only ultimately allows for them to have a situation where it's perfectly reasonable for having Kevin Owens and Randy Orton turn heel on Cody Rhodes. Because after everything that Roman Reigns and the rest of the Bloodline have done to Cody Rhodes throughout this 2-year journey of him trying to get that WWE Championship, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton will be like, why in the hell are you teaming up with a guy that you have been fighting for the past 2 years to get that championship that is on your shoulder? And it's just a perfect catalyst to get these two to turn on Cody. That way we can get more feuds for Cody Rhodes and that undisputed WWE title. That makes perfect sense, and I'm glad that user really pointed that out. So at the end of the day, I have no issues with this tag team match happening at WWE Bad Blood whatsoever. I ultimately think that this is going to be starting the Bad Blood pay-per-view in Atlanta, because to me, the only match that should be in the main event conversation is that Hell in a Cell match between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. But with Roman Reigns being on the card now, we can have a discussion on if that tag team match is going to be main eventing, even though I truly don't believe so. But guys, now I want to hear your thoughts on this whole tag team situation. Are you for it? Are you against it? And if you are against it, why are you against it? Let me know your thoughts about this whole tag team match down in the comment section below. And that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit the like button, turn on the bell for all notifications as you subscribe to the channel. That way you never miss another upload right here on the YouTube channel. That's it for me, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.